Hello, my fellow real estate investors. It's Craig Marr again, wishing everybody a happy new year. You know, I try to educate young and old, beginner, intermediate, of how to make money. You know, like you, I struggle with the bills. Like you, I have trouble finding a date. Now, how does real estate fit into dating? Well, I found that chicks kind of like guys that with game. You gotta have game. Guys who have something going on, you know, whether it's a good job, a good business. But let's stick to our topic for today, and that is, why are so many flippers losing money these days? You know, a couple of days ago I watched YouTube and I saw a guy that was talking about a flip he did which failed, okay? And this is becoming all too common. A lot of you guys are losing money trying to flip and you don't know why, okay? Well, first of all, it's not a good time to sell. Let me repeat that. It's not a good time to sell a home in today's market. You see, the market has changed. It's shifted. You know, before, a couple of years ago, it was a seller's market. Okay, what does that mean? That means that the seller has the advantage. You know, we've got like 10 offers coming in and cars circling around the block trying to make you offers and buy your house. Well, that's great for the seller. The price is gonna go up. But when the market suddenly shifts, that is, suddenly you have a buyer's market, well, then you may have no offers on your property. Then what? Well, if you can't sell your property, it's going to be very hard to do a flip. And meanwhile, the hard money lender is going to be trying to get your house now. This is a house that you bought putting 30% down, and now you're going to risk losing your down payment basically and kind of fuck up your credit maybe. But it's just a drag to be losing $50,000. And the hard money lender, he comes out on top because he's the one making money. For whatever he lent you, he's going to get the house, a fixed up house, for for that that amount of money that's probably below the market value of the home. Now, we always thought that real estate prices always go up, don't they? I agree, but about every 15 years you get a buyer's market. When you have fewer people buying, the sellers are outnumbering the buyers. Okay? It's the law of supply and demand. There's too much inventory. Too many homes for sale. Now, let's look at our chart here. This is our real estate chart. Okay, I hope everybody can see this. You see, this red line kind of indicates how real estate kind of goes up and down, but generally it's kind of heading up. Now we're right here in the cycle right now. Now, the best time to flip is on this side of the curve, the left side of the curve. Because when real estate is going up like this, people are going to want to buy it. When real estate is going down like it is today, people don't want to buy real estate. And besides that, the prices are falling. So this is not a good time to be flipping. Now when this reaches here, or oops. When this reaches this point, right around here, or maybe 5 years from now, maybe 4 years from now, when we're getting down toward the bottom here, now we're going to be successful flipping. But in today's market, I would be waiting whenever you're trying to flip a home. Right now, it's probably a better time to buy the home, hold on to the home, and then when the time is right, sell the home. But it's just not a good time right now to be a real estate flipper right now. Now, does everybody remember 2007? A lot of you younger people will not remember 2007. Maybe that was a time that you were just a little kid. But every investor I know that's been in the game a long time remembers the disaster of 2007. If you owned property or homes during that period, I know you lost money. You lost big money. Now we're in this 2007 again. There was a very good movie. It was called The Big Short, and that will give you an idea about what happened. The market moves for no one. Folks, don't try to fight gravity. When you go to an open house today, and usually, I like to go on a Sunday, no one shows up. The last one I was at, nobody showed up. Now this is very, frustrating, and it's a drag for the one trying to sell the house or condo. When you don't see any buyers show up, my God, you can get kind of frustrated, you can get mad, and you're going to get a little bit motivated now to lower the price. That's why prices are going down. Now compare that to 2 years ago, where you had a whole bunch of offers, every time you had an open house. It was easy to sell, easier to flip. When you're flipping property, timing is important. Never forget that. When you lose that down payment every time you try to flip, I guarantee you'll remember that. It stings, Now, a lot of you are getting killed because your home isn't selling. Who makes money off this deal? It's the hard money lender. He's going to get your down payment. You paid that to him. Oops! $50,000 down the drain. Let's also look at from the lender's perspective. He gets a fixed up house for the amount he let you borrow. Let's say you put down $50,000. he lent you $150,000. Well, you know, at the end of the you see, when you borrow, there may only be a 1-year period you have to complete your flip. In other words, you're in a rush now. You have to sell that property. And if you don't, uh-oh, the lender may get your property. So he's getting a fixed-up house, and now he has the option to hold the property, rent it out, and wait for the right time, or to sell the property and, you know, make maybe a $50,000 profit, you know, and that happens to be the amount of your down payment. Sorry, guy. But you got to realize and learn from this that the lending side of real estate can also be very lucrative. You lend out to the beginner and then get his house. Well, that's all for today, folks, and thanks for watching.